The moment that changes everything. Right now, someone is becoming a millionaire. And it's not because they're smarter than you. It's not because they were born lucky. It's because they know something you don't. The question is, will you figure it out before it's too late? We're in 2008. The economy is collapsing. Lehman Brothers has just fallen. Elon Musk is broke. Not kind of broke. He has $20 million left, and instead of keeping it, he splits it in half. Half into Tesla, half into SpaceX. If either fails, he's done. No money, no companies, no safety net. 3 rocket launches, 3 failures. The media is calling him a fraud. His friends are begging him to stop. But on September 28, 2008, Falcon 1 launches and succeeds. That single launch saves SpaceX, attracts a NASA contract, and paves the way for Tesla's survival. Elon's lesson? Sometimes you don't just bet on yourself. You double down when everyone says you're finished. The talk show nobody wanted, Oprah. It's 1984. Oprah gets the job of hosting AM Chicago. It's a failing morning show. The ratings are terrible. Producers tell her, just stick to the script. But she doesn't. She breaks every rule in the book, crying with guests, laughing, going off topic. Within months, AM Chicago becomes the #1 talk show in the city. 2 years later, it was renamed The Oprah Winfrey Show. Oprah's lesson? When you're told to fit in, standing out can make you unforgettable. The $114 mistake, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, 11 years old. He buys 3 shares of stock for $38 each. The stock falls to $27. He panics, sells at $40. Days later, it soars to $200. If he had held that small investment, it would have multiplied 5 times. Buffett's lesson? The world rewards patience far more than speed. Act 1, cliffhanger. 3 millionaires, 3 different worlds, but one identical truth. They all learn to make high-risk decisions in a low-trust world. And in Act 2, I'll show you the pattern they all followed, the same one you can use to go from survival to freedom. Fade to black. The blueprint millionaires don't talk about. Fall in love with the problem, not the product. Elon Musk didn't start SpaceX because rockets were cool. He started it because he believed humanity's survival depended on becoming a multiplanetary species. When the first 3 rockets exploded, he didn't quit because of failure. He saw it as data. Every burned dollar bought lessons that no textbook could teach. Example for you. If you start a business just to make money, the moment it gets hard, you'll quit. But if your business is solving a problem you can't stop thinking about, you'll fight like hell to keep it alive. Turn pain into power. Oprah faced abuse, poverty, and racism before she was even a teenager. Every tear, every scar became a bridge to connect with millions of people. Example for you. Your pain is your unfair advantage. It gives you a story no competitor can copy. The trick? Learn to tell it in a way that inspires, not just informs. Play the long game. Warren Buffett has turned $1 into over $6,000 over the course of his lifetime. Not because of magic, not because of risky bets, because he understood the compounding effect. Wealth snowballs if you let it grow. When people ask him the secret, he says, the trick is not to do extraordinary things, but to do ordinary things exceptionally well for a very long time. Example for you, the fastest way to lose is to chase fast money. The fastest way to win is to be boring and relentless. Build a reputation before you need it. All 3, Musk, Oprah, Buffett, have one thing in common. When opportunity knocked, their name was already worth something. Musk was known in Silicon Valley as the PayPal guy who takes insane risks. Oprah was known in Chicago as the woman who makes you feel like family. Buffett was known as the guy who only invests in what he understands. Example for you: if you wait to start building your reputation until you make it, you're already too late. You need to be planting seeds now so that when your big break comes, you're ready. Ruthlessly protect your energy. Millionaires guard their time like it's treasure, because it is. Musk cuts out pointless meetings. Oprah meditates daily. Buffett spends 80% of his time reading and thinking, not doing. Example for you: if you're constantly tired, unfocused, and reactive, you're playing a losing game. Success isn't about doing more. It's about doing less of the work. Cliffhanger. You might think, that's great for billionaires, but I'm just trying to pay rent. Exactly, because they started there too. In Act 3, I'm going to give you their exact day-by-day strategy for going from zero to financial freedom, with nothing but time, focus, and a plan. Fade to black. From zero to million, the blueprint. The first 90 days will break you or make you. If you had 90 days to change your financial destiny, how would you spend them? Most people would Google best side hustle, get overwhelmed, and quit. But here's what the millionaires do differently. They pick one path and go all in, ignoring everything else. Example: when Oprah got her first job in media, she didn't audition for every gig in town. She obsessed over becoming the best morning talk host in Chicago. Within 2 years, she wasn't just good, she was undeniable. Your 90-day action plan. Days 1 to 10, audit your skills. Find one problem you can solve better than most. Days 11 to 30, create a product, service, or content around that one skill. Days 31 to 60, sell to the first 10 customers. Get feedback. Improve. Days 61 to 90, scale, not by doing more things, but by doing the same thing faster, better, and more visibly. The 5-hour rule. Benjamin Franklin and Bill Gates used it. Musk and Oprah still do. The idea is simple. Spend 1 hour a day, 5 days a week, learning something that compounds. Buffett reads biographies. Oprah studies psychology and human behavior. Musk dives into physics and engineering papers. Example: when Musk decided to start SpaceX, he had never built rockets before. Instead of taking a course, he read every rocket manual he could find, studied with NASA engineers, and built his own knowledge base from scratch. Your plan: if you give just 5 hours a week to deep learning, in 1 year, you'll have invested 260 hours, enough to outlearn 99% of your competition. Networking without feeling like a leech. Here's the millionaire secret. The best connections come from giving value before asking for it. Example: before Warren Buffett partnered with Charlie Munger, he didn't pitch him for money. He showed him smart deals, shared opportunities, and earned trust. By the time they worked together, it felt inevitable. Your move: identify 10 people you admire in your field. Find one way to make their life easier. Share a resource. Give feedback. Connect them with someone useful. Don't ask for anything. Let the relationship grow naturally. Monetize your first $10,000 like a millionaire. Millionaires don't treat their first $10,000 as spending money. They treat it as seed capital. Example: Oprah used her early TV earnings to buy herself out of bad contracts. That freedom allowed her to control her show, which made her a billionaire. Your plan: first $1,000. Build tools that make you faster and more effective. Software, equipment. Next, $4,000. Invest in skills that increase your earning potential. Last, $5,000. Put it into income-generating assets. Stocks, digital products, rentals. Play for 10 years, not 10 days. Here's the truth. You can't compress a decade into a week, but you can build habits today that make the next decade unstoppable. Example: Buffett started investing at 11. By 21, he wasn't rich, but he had a foundation that would turn every dollar into thousands over time. Your plan: automate investments, even if it's $50 a month. Document your journey. Success loves transparency. Surround yourself with people who are 5 to 10 years ahead of you. You now have the same playbook Musk, Oprah, and Buffett live by. The only question left is, will you use it or will you keep scrolling? Because 10 years from now, you'll either be telling your success story or explaining why you never started. If you're ready, hit subscribe, because the next video is going to give you exactly what to do in your first 24 hours of chasing financial freedom.